What up, HyperChange? Welcome to episode 8 of G to a Milli. So this is a bit of kind of an embarrassing episode. Yes, Tesla stock is absolutely monstered today, up 22%, the second best day in company history, I believe. It's my biggest position. The portfolio is absolutely crushing it right now. I'm up 31% in the G to a Milli challenge, 29,503. S&P is only up 10% in the same time. This is what the portfolio looks like right now. 56% Tesla, 34% Airbnb, 10% Coinbase. And here is the actual breakdown if you want to see it in the portfolio account. 16,000 in Tesla, 10,000 in Airbnb, 3,000 in Coinbase, everything doing good. But you'll notice I only own Airbnb stock outright. I don't own any more options. And yes, that is right. I basically sold my options today, got rid of them, and bought the stock. Sold my options and bought the stock. I'm done being fancy. And, oh yeah, my Tesla buy right before earnings at $2.16 per share. That ended up being good. So, anyway, huge day for the portfolio. G to a Milli, monstering now versus the S&P 500. 56% Tesla, 34% Airbnb, 31% up. I'm fired up, but... oh, man, this is just embarrassing because I didn't want to... okay, first of all, I'm never going to talk about options again in G to a Milli because I've been wasting so much time and it's not the point, and I realized I was setting a bad example. I want to just buy and hold great companies, be known for being a great investor. I don't want to be known for day trading or fiddling around with options and trying to get rich on some bullshit gambling, essentially. So I'm done with that. And yeah, I'm getting back to my bread and butter, which is what I've always done. Buy stock in great companies. If the stock goes down and you still like the company, buy more. Don't get fancy. I'm sticking to my guns. I totally just... and I checked the stock nonstop to be like, oh my gosh, my option's up or down. I'm constantly stressing out about it. It has nothing to do with thinking about the company. It's basically gambling. It sacrifices your mental health. Options are just a total waste of time. The second I sold my options for Airbnb and went into the stock and just bought the stock, I immediately got less stressed and had a smile on my face. So I know this is the right move. I still probably think the stock is going to rip and the options I bought would crush it, but whatever. I sold them for $7,700, a 10% gain in 2 weeks or whatever. I'm going to take that, be happy, roll it into the stock. The stock was technically up about 6 or 7%. My options were up 10%. So I did kind of execute my play by getting more shares by doing this options bullshit, but whatever. I'm disappointed in myself for even doing it and wasting everyone's time with this whole thing, but hopefully you can learn something from my flip-flop routine. But the point is, I'm fired up because Tesla stock had one of its best days ever. This was a massive validation for the portfolio. I'm super fired up about it, holding on to the position. I think there could be significant volatility with the election coming up. That's another big reason I didn't want to have options that are long, because I think the whole market could get really rough and rocky in these next few weeks. I don't know. I just feel comfortable buying and holding and owning stocks. This could easily reverse. And so I think it's just as important to say, like, don't let your emotions be dictated by the stock market, which is, I guess, my lesson for today. Like, yeah, Tesla stock is up huge today, but, it's going to be down huge at some other point, and you don't want to be down in the dumps then. So don't get too hyped now is kind of my thing. And yes, 22% in one day on this monster earnings does deserve a bit of celebration. This is a material move, but I just think it's super important. And this whole Airbnb thing is like, I just think it's a blessing that I got out of it with a profit and I moved on and I'm not worried about it. And my portfolio is doing great. And now I actually own equity in Airbnb. That's what I really want. And so I'm feeling way better about that. And I don't know. Anyway, just kind of had to make this episode. Not really much to say other than humble pie. Always remember the market is going to serve you humble pie if you get too cocky. If you think you're going to get rich on options, then you're going to be stressing about it, even if you are making money, like me. Like, I made money and it still was a bad experience. And, if you're bragging about when Tesla stock is up too much, then it's going to bite you in the ass when Tesla stock is down. So I just think the market will always serve you humble pie. And always kind of remember that in these times when things seem like everything's perfect. But I got to say, this does deserve a round of applause, and congrats to all Tesla shareholders. I listened to the conference call, 57 minutes of answering retail shareholder questions, not going with the Wall Street analysts. So I thought that was super cool, like homage from Elon and the team to the shareholders. You can go back and forth about whether the questions were good or not, but I think the vibe of friendly, optimistic, thinking about the future, what are shareholders excited about, getting management to hear about that was awesome. So I had a great time on the Tesla conference call. Not really much else to say other than I've moved my options position into stock. I own 3 amazing companies right now. I'm fired up. I don't even need to check my stock portfolio every day. I feel like I could leave for 3 months and it would be fine. And that's the kind of peace of mind that I think everyone should be searching for in their portfolio. So there you have it, folks. Day 296 of the G to a Milli challenge. It was a monster day for Tesla, 31%. I'm probably going to, this lead is probably way too good to be true. I'll probably fall behind soon, but the portfolio experiment is doing well now. This is what we're looking at to going into the future, I guess. Coinbase, Airbnb, and Tesla. Love these 3 horses, 3 owner-operator founders, building inspiring futures in finance, energy, and AI, and real estate, and love it. Think they're all going to be onto some exciting stuff. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I have another update for y'all soon, but let me know what you think in the comments below. I love reading all your insights and ideas and just schemes for G to a Milli. So see y'all next time.